Howdy, I'm Lee Wilson.
I'm Clayton Williams.
And we're Two Guys Outdoors.
And welcome to Night Up Wednesdays.
We're starting a new series, well, mostly because we're out here on Wednesdays and we like doing night operations. So we figured we'd invite you guys to join us, and sometimes it'll be educational, sometimes not. So
what we're going to do is tonight we have our buddy Cameron over here. He kind of doesn't know a whole lot about what the hell he's doing, but
we're helping him out.
We're helping him out, so we invite y'all to watch and take instruction and everything from that. So
tonight Cameron's chore, his task is fire building, and so we splurged and got him a starter survival kit from Ultimate Survival Technologies, and we'll probably go over that in a different video. But he's got his Sparky and his wet fire, and he's gonna try to get us a fire started so we can make some tea, because well, that's what we do. So thank you guys for joining us. We'll be doofing around some more. Like I said, might be educational, might be not. You might be entertained, might not be. But we're going to do it all the same. So thanks for joining us, and yeah, we'll get back to you in a second.
Okay, so what we've got here is the Ultimate Survival Technologies Sparky. Which what it is, it's a one-hand operated flint and steel type thing. And you just, you got your pressure right. Maybe do that to throw sparks. Hopefully that was in frame. Just squeeze it down a little bit.
Push.
Yep.
Got it. So
and we've got a bit of a wet fire cube crunched up in there. All right. Start feeding it. Start feeding it. Yeah, small stuff first. Brush some of this in there. Not too much, not too much, not choking.
So the thing for Cameron to start doing here is build a teepee. Starting with his, basically his kindling. We're not much for tinder, we're using the wet fire cube as the tinder. He's trying to get his kindling to light right now.
Got some of it going. If you can
just keep it
work a little bit faster, keep it fed.
Give it food. Now Cameron, what is the fire pyramid?
Fire pyramid: oxygen, heat, and fuel.
Alright, for everybody, that is the things that you need to get a fire going and sustain a fire.
You're still going. You're still going. I think you're smothered it out. Maybe.
Nope, you're still going.
You're still good. You're still good.
We've still got wet fire going.
A little flame right over here.
And with the darkness, everyone, you guys can see that in the frame. Oh, look at that. Alright, we're going to help Cameron out a little bit more here, and we'll get back to you guys. Alright, we're back. Cameron is on his second attempt. The first time, he basically lit the wet fire cube and tried to pile stuff on top, and this time we're showing him the fire teepee, which basically, if you guys can see that there, is a teepee made out of sticks. We have the smaller tinder inside, we have then the kindling built up around it, and Cameron has made a trail of wet fire shavings out of the teepee. So he's going to use my strike force and see how it works.
Set the end down and just force.
Got it.
Just don't knock over your teepee.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
You got it. A little. Alright.
And the wet fire is ignited.
Cover your light.
Now let's just see if the wet fire will travel back inside the teepee.
You see that stick right there?
Right here.
Yes. It's better.
There we go. Now it's moving. Mind you, we haven't eaten 4 days. We've finally got wild game, and we're gonna eat Cameron if he doesn't get this fire started. It's a joke.
Use my knife to kill me. Actually,
You know, I'm gonna have to put a disclaimer on this video now. It does not advocate cannibalism.
No Camerons were harmed in the making of this video,
Well, the video's not done yet.
so there's still a possibility.
There's still time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to shut down the camera and see if we have to eat Cameron. Stay with us.
did you do an alternate ending where I'm hanging upside down from a tree?
Maybe.
Cool.
Okay.
Everybody got stuff to make fake blood.
All right, guys. So we've got a little bit of wind going here, and Cameron's fire teepee is working. Now working on
Ooh.
building a bigger teepee. This is Cameron's first excursion into Fire Building 101, which just collapsed upon him. But as you can see, building your teepee beforehand, I mean, this is basic fire building, and it really does work.
So I'm afraid this is all way too tall.
Probably is.
So
We can always do the
Yep.
house around it.
That's what I was about to go for.
now we are going log cabin around the fire teepee,
Because there's enough
Trying
embers
to-
there.
trying to block the wind because, well, it's pretty bad tonight. Of course, we just had tornadoes, 2 or 3 hit touchdown a day or 2 ago, so yeah, it's been pretty intense. But we'll get back to you guys and hopefully have a rip-roaring fire. Alright, so we're back. We have our log cabin built around our teepee, and we've got a pretty decent fire going. So, I mean, that's one method to do it, and we got some good experience, and we have actually taken some bark and shored up around our fire to give it a little bit of a windbreak, since the wind is kind of gusting. I'm sure you guys can hear. And so yeah, that's it for the fire building section of tonight. If we do anything else interesting, such as hang Cameron upside down from a tree,
We'll let you watch.
exactly. So, all right, we'll get back to you somehow or another. Alrighty, so it's about 3 o'clock in the morning, and we've had our fire up and roaring, and we've cooked it down to, or burned it down to embers, and boiled ourselves some water and made some tea, and now we're building it back up again, just kind of hanging out. So we wanted to thank you guys for joining us for the first, episode of Night Op Wednesdays, and we'll get back to you guys next Wednesday and have another episode. And of course, stay tuned, and thanks for watching and all that good stuff. We hope you guys are having a good night. Bye bye.